Welcome to Eskilstuna, a small town on the outskirts of Örebro, only an hour away. We were invited by Alsanati to come visit AFC Eskilstuna in the Tunavallen Stadium. We're here to also meet Jawad Jebouri, the young Iraqi manager who's gaining a lot of attention in Sweden for the success that he's had with AFC Eskilstuna alongside the style of football that he likes to play. We also had the pleasure of meeting Amar Muhsin, the young striker who's currently one of the leading goal scorers in the Superettan.
What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going through the stadium, introducing you guys to where these guys play their football. We're going to be looking at what kind of breakfast they eat, what kind of fitness preparations they have, and we're going to be looking at the quality of their training. So, exciting times. Let's go.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about this club.
So it's a small club here in Eskilstuna, and with ambitions to go to Allsvenskan this year.
And how's the season been so far for you guys?
It's been good. We're still now in third place, and we'll have the chance to go to Allsvenskan.
What about you particularly as a player? How's your season been?
It's been good. I've done 4 goals and 5 assists, so I feel good.
Excellent. And what's our plan today?
Today we're gonna follow me through a normal day. We're gonna eat breakfast with the team, and then small meeting, and then out and train.
Okay, perfect. Let's do it.
Perfect.
So, what's it like being a footballer?
It's a very nice job, obviously. Yeah, it's a nice thing. You wake up in the morning, just have the training to focus on. That's it. It's very nice.
And how do you find it playing in front of all these fans here?
It's a nice feeling, of course. Big games, a lot of people. Makes the game very intensive.
Do you find, like, when there's fans watching you, there's a lot of pressure on you?
For me personally, I like it very much. So without the fans, it's not the same. So it's not pressure for me. It's a very nice feeling.
So, Andrea, you have ambitions to play for Iraq, right?
Of course.
What's the reason you went with the team in the Asian Cup under 23s recently?
It's because right now I don't have the passport. The paperwork hasn't been worked on, so it took a lot more time than I thought.
And is anyone in the FA contacting you about this to make this happen?
There was some contact in the beginning, but now when it got a bit harder, I haven't heard.
But you told me that the information is there from your mom, especially to verify that you are Arab, right?
Yes.
So it should be something straightforward.
That's what I would also think, but we'll see what happens. I'm ready. My ambition is just to go for it, of course. So from my side,
If you're ready.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So at 10:15, we eat breakfast with the team, something nice and light, with a nice diet to get some energy for the training. So follow me. So we have some healthy oatmeal and yogurt, eggs, bread, just healthy and light.
Correct nutrition in football is one area that Iraq really falls behind other countries in. If Iraq is to improve, we need to take nutrition much more seriously in sports. One factor that really stood out to me whilst visiting Eskilstuna was just how light the breakfast was that these players had. It was just enough to give them the energy to continue training properly without giving them too much sugar or being too heavy. Nowadays, clubs will pay a fortune just to have the best sports nutritionists available to their players. These small margins are the difference between success and failure. and I hope Iraqi footballers can learn from the players at Eskilstuna.
Okay, these 2 weeks, which is going to be very, very important. I can start with saying there's 4 games in these 2 weeks, and in 4 games we can actually get 12 points, which is half of the points we already have. That means in 2 weeks we can shift the league a lot. Just so you know what you have ahead of you and what you can actually do. And it all comes down to the mental side of it. Okay? First of all, it's going to be quite intense. You have to prepare for that. You had your days off. I hope you really had time to refresh your minds and your bodies. And really get into it with a mentality of we're going to go there and take every single point of every game. 2 weeks. Okay? Half of what we already done. Also, about the food for the away games, since it's so tight, the schedule, we're going to have to be more strict with the diet than we normally are when it's a week between the games, because it's important your body can cope with this. Otherwise, you're going to have problems. So, my name is Mohammed Jawad and Jebouri, coming from Kazmiya, Baghdad, Iraq. Came to Sweden when I was only 1 year old, from the war there. At 15 years of age, I went to a club called Djurgården, a big club in Sweden, and started to coach there for their 10 years old. I followed them 3 years, and since then I've just been keep on going. Came to this club in 2012 and worked my way up as a first team coach. When I was 15, my players was 5 years younger than me. When I was 18, I coached a team who was 15 years old, only 3 years younger than me. So really all my career has been that I coach players who are not so much younger than me. And since I've been coached for so long, I really picked up a lot of stuff, a lot of knowledge. And it's all about earning the respect when you show the players that you know a lot, you have a lot of knowledge, you know what you're talking about. And if they are professional and disciplined, they will listen, they will want to learn and want to become better. And so it's no problem, really.
Can you tell me a little bit about your coaching philosophy, how you view football?
So I got very, influenced by Pep Guardiola in Barcelona, late 2009. Was falling in love with how he really saw football. And that has affected me throughout my career, but also I've picked up a lot during the years. My view of it, you have to have your own game. You have to try to earn the ball, keep it, enjoy it. You have to want it. If you're scared of it, then it's going to be difficult to win games and really make the players loving to have the ball. So the first drill we did is a lot about trying to counter press. So you have to really have the first thought when you lose the ball as a team to react and get the ball back as quick as possible. That's the best moment to get the ball back is just when you lost it. If you can earn it back quickly, then instead you can rest with the ball. Instead of trying to rest without the ball and opponents have the ball. So as soon as you lose it, you have to react, get it back quickly, and then rest with the ball, really. And then after that, we try to find the timing of the runs in behind opponents. We have to become better at that. It's a very vital point of football where you have to hurt opponents in behind, otherwise they're just going to push up even more. When you can do that, they will have to be able to drop, and then you open more spaces in between the lines, what you call it. And then just let the players try to enjoy as much of football as possible during training time. My career ambitions, First of all, short term, always try to look for the next challenge, next game. Try to make everything possible for winning that game. And then really long term, try to be the best coach in the world. It's a business of competition. If you don't want to compete, you're in the wrong business. So for me, I want to compete and I want to be the best.
Would you ever consider coaching the Iraq national team?
Definitely, I can consider that. But it's so many things that has to be in place before I can do that. It cannot be. It has to be a structure. You know, the organization has to be good. Everything has to be professional. So my demands, as high as I have it on myself, I have it on my environment also, and I demand so much from everyone around me and the ones who want to work with me, and from everyone around me.
Can you elaborate a bit more about this? What do you mean exactly?
So, first of all, the players have to have a good standard around everything, how they get treated, how they live, what kind of food they get, with the times, for example, the standard of the living, accommodations, travels, everything has to be good quality. Players have to act professional, they have to have discipline. If you don't have these things on place, then the coach can be anyone, he will never succeed.
I would describe myself as a striker who loves to finish, to come right turn and, I don't know, dribble sometimes. And yeah, I'm a finisher.
Do you have any kind of like idols or people that you looked up to when you were growing up?
Yeah, when I was younger, I loved Van Persie, Robin Van Persie.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I'm a United fan.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I love him. So yeah.
And you?
Football player,
Yeah.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself as a player? Similar to Ronaldinho?
No, it's different. It's different quality, different level. But yeah, me, I play to the right. I like to come in, be involved in everything, in build-up, in also finishing, and creating chances for example, the mission.
Okay. Now, difficult question. Which player would you say he most resembles? Big player?
He most look like.
No, plays like.
Plays like. Maybe Van Persie actually.
Really?
Yeah, he's left-footed also. He's a really good finisher, one of the best I've seen.
I was going to say Lewandowski. Because I was watching him in training.
You think?
Yeah, a little bit.
Thing is, he's left-footed.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's okay. We'll let this on.
Alright, some really big names there.
Same question.
Yeah, Andre, he's a left-footed winger, likes to dribble. I would say like, I don't know, Lamela. You know Lamela?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, this Messi style. But he has this style, you know, of play with his left foot combines and everything. So yeah.
I watched Ronaldinho a lot, and he was always smiling when he played, always having fun. And then I also tried to go out when I play. I also want to have fun, do the dribblings he did, and I thought it was fun to do it.
Guessing you're a Barcelona fan?
No, I'm not actually. I'm Manchester City.
We'll have to cut that out. And are you?
Yeah, for me, so I'm from Gothenburg, another city. Yeah, so I started there when I was around 7, 8 years old. With my father, we went to a team. And just actually started playing. I wanted to have fun, and it was fun. And it was a team called Dargia. It all started there. And then before I came here, I played in Division 1, and I worked in a school. Yeah. No, I was teaching like kids and so on.
Like coaching?
Yeah. No. In real, like classroom.
Like an actual-
Yeah.
you're a
And then I
teacher?
went, yeah.
I'm a teacher as well.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I teach economics.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, what were you teaching?
Teaching like everything. It was small grade.
Okay, like a
Kindergarten. Yeah, it was
Okay.
kindergarten. So besides that, I did that with football. So then I came here and now I don't need to work. So I kind of like need to work hard.
How old are you?
24.
24.
Yeah,
Okay.
born 97.
And when did you leave teaching?
Now, last year.
Last year?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so it was a part-time.
Yeah.
for football,
Okay,
yeah,
so this is like your first real breakthrough.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've
Yeah.
had a great season.
Yeah, so far I'm thankful. I had a great season. Needs to continue like this, but we had a good season as a team and individually. So
Inshallah, yeah, keeps going.
Inshallah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this particular episode from the Iraq Football Podcast. The only way we can really keep growing our page and growing this series is through you guys at home. So please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on social media, but especially share this video with your friends and family. That way we can continue to grow Iraqi football. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. The next episode will be out very, very soon.